Hello everyone, my topic is experimental research design and its classification, and it's in a subject of research methodology and IPR. What is experimental research design? Experimental research design is a framework of protocols and procedures created to conduct experimental research with a specific approach using two sets of variables. Here in the first set of variables acts as constants used to measure the difference of the second set. The best example of experimental research methods is quantitative research. The experimental research helps a researcher gather the necessary data, making better research decisions and determining the facts and research study. When can a researcher conduct experimental research? A researcher can conduct experimental research in the following situation. When time is an important factor in establishing a relationship between the cause and effect. When there is unavailable and never changing behavior between the cause and effect. Finally, when the researcher wishes to understand the importance of the cause and effect. Importance of experimental research design. To publish the significant results, choosing a quantitative research, designing the foundation to build the research study. Moreover, effective research design helps in establishing the quantitative decision making procedure structures the research to lead to easier data analysis and addresses the main research question. Therefore, it is essential to gather undivided attention and the time to create an experimental research design before being the practical requirement. By creating a research design, a researcher is also giving on self time to organize the research, set up relevant boundaries for the study and increase the reliability of the result through all the effect. One could also inconclusive result. It is an part of research design in founded it will on the quality of the results divided. Types of experimental research design based on the methods used to collect the data is experimental studies. The experimental research design are the three primary types: pre-experimental research design, true experimental research design, quasi-experimental research design. Pre-experimental research design. A research study could conduct the pre-experimental research design when a group or many groups are under observation after the implementation factors of cause and effect of the research, and the pre-experimental design will help researcher understand whether the further investigation is necessary for the groups under the observation. Pre-experimental research of the three types on one short case study research designs. One group pretest post research design. Static group comparison. True experimental research design. A true experimental research design relies the statistical analysis to prove to improve to improve a researcher hypothesis. It is one of the most accurate form of research because it provides specific scientific evidence scientific evidence future. Moreover, for all the experimental design, only a true experimental design can establish a cause effect relationship within a group. However, in a true experiment, a research must satisfy these three types or factors. There is a control group that is not subjected to change, and an experimental group that will experience the change variable. The variables that can be manipulated by the researcher. The random distribution of the variable or experimental research is commonly observed in physical sciences. Quasi-experimental research design. The word quasi means similarity. A quasi-experimental design is similar to a true experimental design. However, the difference between the two is the assignment of the control group in the research design. An independent variable is manipulated, but the participants of the group are not randomly assigned. This type of research design is used to field settings where the random assessment is either irrelevant or not required. The classification of the research subject, conditions or group or determines the types of research design to be used. Thank you.